So this was in 2001. And I want to share this story because it's a beautiful story about silence and generosity. So there was maybe 50 people there. And everybody was in the lecture hall, and Professor Hawking came in with his entourage of people who were not nurses, and they were just students and collaborators who helped carry his body, move his body up to the stage, the podium, to give his talk. And he didn't pre-record his talks. He didn't have his voice by then. He was using the computer voice. He gave his talks live. And at that point, he could use a few fingers on one hand. And these fingers had a little controller made just for him to move the mouse to create his words. As he entered the room, there was silence. And physicists aren't usually that polite in talks. So I've never seen a room full of 50 scientists waiting for a talk completely silent as he came in. And his students took care, they positioned things, they made sure everything. There was this beautiful, loving generosity around him of his scientific collaborators. And one student in particular, his job was to watch his hand. And if the controller would slip, he would go up and he would fix it and make sure he can continue talking. And what I found the most amazing about this day was he would speak a few sentences from his computer, and then there was silence. 1, maybe 2 minutes. Nobody would talk, no chatter, no conversations, complete silence and focus that I've never seen before at a lecture in science. So this kind of generosity pops up once in a while, and although he's contributed great things to the field of cosmology and also to popular science, what touched me the most was this loving, generous silence of the people around him. And for me personally, this picture, I always remember the date because this was spring 2001. It was a couple months after Matthias came to Southern California, and a couple months before he became my partner for life. So eventually he married me. And we have a picture together from Stephen Hawking, which is a great memento. So I have a strange dharmic path with German physicists. This is one of them.